are saying is the never before seen footage of PNB Rock. All right, y'all. Let me know if y'all seen it. Tell me what you think. Make sure you like the video.
As they wait, a man seated to the right fist bumps the rapper, but the couple is quickly taken to a table. The waitress can later be seen bringing their food. Stephanie posts a photo of their meal to Instagram, geotagging the restaurant's South LA location. But what they don't know, outside in the parking lot, a plot is being hatched to rob the rapper of the $500,000 in jewelry that he's wearing.
Although it was 12:30, I think this was like a Tuesday. This was not a day that you would think that you need to keep your head on the swivel or be alert to crime.
But PNB Rock and Stephanie dressed down to head to Roscoe's, and Stephanie had raised concerns about him wearing so much jewelry in a restaurant. He declined, telling her it's in God's hands. This surveillance footage shows PNB Rock and Stephanie walking in. It's lunchtime, 12:28 p.m. As they wait, a man seated to the right fist bumps the rapper, but the couple is quickly taken to a table. The waitress can later be seen bringing their food. Stephanie posts a photo of their meal to Instagram, geotagging the restaurant's South LA location. But what they don't know, outside in the parking lot, a plot is being hatched to rob the rapper of the $500,000 in jewelry that he's wearing.
Although it was 12:30, I think this was like a Tuesday. This was not a day that you would think that.
So y'all heard that. Basically, homegirl told PNB Rock, like, we about to go out to eat. You don't need to be, wearing all your change. You don't need to be flashy, this, that, and the third. And PNB Rock was like, it's in God's hand. Whatever happens, happens. So I don't know if he was having feelings up to this day. Like maybe somebody was watching him, or maybe he felt something in his soul where he just said, hey, if it go down, it go down. So he put his jewelry on. They went out to eat to this rinky dinky Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle in LA. And homegirl was already trying to tell him, like, don't put on the jewelry. Let's just go get something to eat or whatever the case may be. So he did just that. Y'all see him walking into the place, dapping people up. So he knew the area because he's dapping people up as he's walking in, unless people just knew him of PNB Rock, and just showing him some love. Whatever the case may be, he's well known in the area and they know what he's about. He get money. He's coming in looking like money. So the whole time, this guy right here is saying, oh, it's a regular Tuesday. Nobody thinking, anything, because usually I guess shit go down on the weekends. But he's saying it's a regular Tuesday and nobody is expecting the unexpected. So let's see what happens after homegirl took a picture of the food, because y'all know that's what we do when we go out to eat. You can't say she was wrong for that. She took a picture of her food. I mean, I take a picture of my food too when I'm out and about and just want to show a little content. But that was the beginning to something that ended. It was just so crazy. Let's get to the next slide and see what happened next.
Me.
But at 1:16 p.m., a gunman walks inside ready to score.
There was some sort of verbal exchange at this point.
At 1:17 p.m., the unarmed security guard notices the commotion and flees. Seconds later, PNB Rock is shot. His fiancée, Stephanie, restaurant patrons, and employees watch in horror. Others flee. 1:22 p.m. LAPD officers arrive on the scene within 5 minutes. They attempt to save the rapper, who is still breathing. 3 bullets have ripped through his chest and back. The crime scene, a mix of blood, jewels, and the gun PNB Rock had stored in his belt, resting on the table. Standing in the doorway of Roscoe's, a traumatized Stephanie carries her phone, but as she runs to join PNB Rock in the ambulance, LAPD officers escort her to their car. Stephanie is
someone trying to jack me, rob me, steal from me.
But at 1:16 p.m., a gunman walks inside ready to score.
There was some sort of verbal exchange at this point.
At 1:17 p.m., the unarmed security guard notices the commotion and flees. Seconds later, PNB Rock is shot. His fiancée
Y'all, I was on mute over here talking John. That is so crazy. You see the security officer. I'm just going to mute it and play. You see the security officer jumps up out his chair. Look at this. You got people eating, crawling on the floor. I just know in this moment, everybody probably was shook. But when Homeboy came in and I guess had conversation with PNB Rock, he probably just was like, give me your jewelry. Give me your jewelry. There had, just like the news reporter said, there had to been conversation because the alleged shooter just walked right in, walked straight over to PNB Rock. He didn't walk to the cash register. He didn't walk to nobody else's table but PNB Rock. So it was like a target on PNB Rock head that day. They knew that he was in there. They watched him go in there. And I don't know if the guy who gave him the, dapped him up when he first came in, did he put the call in or say like, oh, PNB Rock here, whatever the case may be, who knows? But that security officer who was sitting right here watching, supposed to be securing Roscoe's and Chicken, he got up and hauled ass. Yes, he did. So ain't no real security at these places. Y'all got to know, these people in them security uniforms be definitely there for a check. You need to be your own security at all times, especially when you on a higher level like PNB Rock. But yeah, it was just crazy.
Standing in the doorway of Roscoe's, a traumatized Stephanie carries.
My goodness, look, like they took PNB Rock to the ambulance. She's standing right here, don't know what's happening. All she knows is he got shot. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine, to my ladies, could y'all imagine? I'll be no good. No good. No officer, nobody in Roscoe's Chicken would have been able to tell me to stand by the door. But when you're in the moment, you just never know. You just never know.
Her phone, but as she runs to join PNB Rock in the ambulance, LAPD officers escort her to their car. Stephanie is
someone trying to jack me, rob me, steal from me.
But at 1-6, Stephanie is soon at headquarters answering questions.
I just want to know if he's awake and I don't care. Can we call the hospital to see if he's okay?
And hold on, you know what trips me out? Yeah, she went down to the police station because that's what they wanted. Answers. Not for nothing. Didn't care if she was going through something mentally. How could she answer any questions in the state of mind that she's in? All she is doing is worrying about PNB Rock. And that is valid. They sitting up there asking her 101 questions, and y'all haven't even told her if he is okay. Oh my goodness. And we was on the internet tearing her up. Like, I think everybody, as loud as we talked about it in the beginning, we should be talking about it now to clear it up. This lady, this girl, she went through a lot. Fingers was being pointed. Oh, all of the above. She gave out the location. She set him up. And the whole time, this was not that. Oh my goodness.
We're back now with more of our exclusive investigation into the murder of Philadelphia rapper PNB Rock.
Shout out to True Crimes. I don't know what they do with their content, if they have flagged me or anything, but it's all over, so I don't think they would. But shout out to True Crime for putting us on game, and y'all go show them some love wherever social sites they are on. Yeah, drop some popcorn. Let me tell y'all one thing before we go on. All my Kim Bays and all my Kim Boos, because I'm going to get consistent, because I'm not going to even hold y'all. I really like talking to y'all. I really like popping my shit. We have to start making, we got to start making some noise in these YouTube streets and on Instagram, all over. Like, if you rocking with me, I use the popcorn emoji because we going to get it popping. We going to pop our shit. So in the meantime, between time, make sure wherever y'all at, wherever y'all go, if y'all rocking with Kimbella and you a Kimbe or a Kimbu, one of my Kimbes or one of my Kimbus, make sure y'all drop some popcorn in the chat. Like, you know how some people have their own little this, that, and the third? Over here, we got popcorn because we're going to sit back, do what y'all do, grab y'all popcorn, and we just going to have a time. So make sure y'all drop popcorn in the chat wherever y'all go, on here, over there, wherever. Let them know what's up.
7-4. LAPD is on scene at Roscoe's in South LA. As cops work the scene, word quickly spreads. P&B Rock was dead, and the questions begin.
A murder occurred following a posting on Instagram or social media. The posting of that may have led to these individuals learning where he was at.
Social media users immediately start blaming Stephanie's geotagged Instagram post showing her meal.
It's my fault. Oh my God.
Stephanie blames herself, as seen in this police interview video hours after the murder.
Want to sit down and eat? Yeah. It was low key. It wasn't no one in there. When me posting the chicken and the waffles.
This is unfortunately happening way too often.
Just 2 years earlier, New York rapper Pop Smoke was robbed and killed in the Hollywood Hills after thieves learned his location from a social media post. Nicki Minaj posting on X after as cops work the scene, word after Pop Smoke, there's no way we as rappers or our loved ones are still posting locations to our whereabouts.
Stephanie, I wouldn't sit here and blame yourself. You guys did 1, 2, 3. That's a lot of jewelry on.
Yeah, I told him to take it off.
Okay, yes, that's a lot of jewelry on, but that don't invite nobody to just unalive you. Like, this is crazy. The world is crazy. And then you see these detectives, they act like they don't know real reality. Like, okay, we know you have a job. We know you have to, investigate and everything and throw out the unexpected questions. But goddamn, he was P&B Rock. Like, he was a entertainer, a rapper. Like, that's what they all wear. So him going out in chains is his regular type of style. So we can't say or justify that because these rappers go out flashy, it just invites people to unalive them, to rob them, and to do whatever they want. Like, no, this is unacceptable.
As Stephanie replays the tragic moments for cops, she is pleading to understand what happened to P&B.
My text messages, everybody's saying sorry for your loss. What is the media saying? Is he okay?
Oh my God.
Nearly a minute.
So you mean to tell me in the middle of her interrogation, she's studying, and I don't even know if it's an interrogation. Didn't even have the decency to let her grieve or even go to the hospital, not even grieve, because at this moment, she still don't know if he is okay. They're saying sorry for your loss, and she like, hold up. Is he okay? Y'all asking me all these questions, but is he okay? And that's what I don't respect. Like, that's what I don't respect out of the whole situation. They could have saved the question and stuff for later. Like, seriously.
And it passes.
I'm sorry.
He passed away.
He did.
Oh my God, right in the daggone questioning room. They tell her he passed away. Wow.
He did, Stephanie.
Are you serious?
Hold on, but y'all see her reaction? I mean, I can't tell nobody how to react or anything, but for me, I think I would have jumped up, flipped the table on their ass. Y'all got me in here, and you mean to tell me my man is no longer here? Y'all still, you want to hold my hand? You still want to ask me questions? Yes, I want to get to the bottom of it just like y'all, but at this time, I don't want to talk to y'all. I would have flipped that table upside down. I'm dead serious. You see that on the screen? I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious about what I'm saying. The table would have been flipped, y'all. It would have been flipped.
Yes. Okay.
She appears to be in shock. After Pop Smoke, there's no way. But as cops continue their questions, they soon learn from Stephanie herself someone in the restaurant that day seemed suspicious after spotting P&B's bling.
How did they know you guys were in there? Besides the posting of anything.
Felt like he got set up.
Before long,
And quite frankly, y'all, I don't think that I could have answered any more of her questions. I'm sorry, ma'am. Right now, we got to talk about this maybe later tomorrow. I need to go to the hospital. I need to go to his family. I need someone who cares about me right now. Not y'all questioning me as if I know all the answers. Not right now. I wouldn't even be able to talk. Oh my goodness.
the deputy DA confirms their investigation shows P&B was set up, and Stephanie's post had nothing to do with it.
In that photograph was only the food. There wasn't an arm or jewelry or any type of wearable item.
Exactly. So what they're trying to say is, y'all, her picture did not give that she was with P&B Rock. All it said was she was out to eat. Now, if people assume she was with P&B Rock because that was her man, then that's one thing. But her picture only showed the location where she was at. The picture never tagged P&B Rock, none of that. So when she posted the picture, everybody said, oh, you gave the location. She gave the location to where she was at. This is what they're trying to say. And this is how they know that people at the time of arrival, when they seen P&B Rock, set him up. It had nothing to do with what she posted.
Items, nothing valuable on the post. That could not have given enough time to orchestrate a plan.
Instead, it all started with a man named...
Do y'all see this? People like this, yeah, you can't go around with jewelry. He looks hungry. Not just for no damn chicken and waffle. He looked hungry. Oh my God. Wow.
Tremont Jones.
Does anybody know who they are when they walk in?
Immediately, Tremont Jones, the gentleman who was sitting right inside the door that fist bumped P&B Rock, knew who he was. Tremont Jones loiters at the Roscoe's. That's just his hangout spot.
Detectives soon gathered hours of surveillance video that pieces together exactly what happened in the minutes leading up to P&B's murder and after. From the moment Tremont walks outside, he alerts another man named Freddie Trone to come to Roscoe's. Prosecutors say they acted like two old school gangsters.
So how is it that Tremont Jones tells Freddie Trone who and what is going on?
The information was relayed, who and what, and the opportunity to get maybe $500,000 is sitting inside this restaurant.
It wasn't the first time P&B was targeted in LA. He talked.
LA is like they bold.
At Roscoe's, surveillance cameras record Freddie Trone arriving in the parking lot. He chats with Jones.
They're speaking, and at this point is where my position is that the conspiracy was triggered.
Yeah.
Trone
Absolutely.
leaves, but quickly returns with his own 17-year-old son.
The son is dropped off. He exits the rear driver's side, and he has a full face covering and this very distinctive purple Fruity Pebbles shirt.
Cops say Tremont Jones stays outside as the teen brushes past him.
Once he's inside, Tremont Jones knows plan is in action. And at that point, we're seconds away from seeing a muzzle flash captured inside a very grainy camera inside Roscoe's.
Dang.
Minute by minute.
You can't make this stuff up. I mean, the guy set him up, called his boy up. He called the son up, that's 17 years old, and they put this all into play. I'm so happy we got like clarity on what happened. Not for nothing. Rest in peace to P&B Rock. But the people has now got all questions, and it's just so crazy. Though they all was convicted. And rest in peace to him. Now we got a clearer story on what actually happened. And I just wanted to bring this to my Kimbays and my Kimboos because we literally, a lot of people drag her on the internet. And the whole time, it might have gave people something to talk about, but that wasn't the case. It was messed up. The guy who sits out at the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles set PNB Rock up. And he called his homeboy, who called his son, and they did their big one. And now they will be behind bars. Point blank, period. And that's just that. It's just so crazy.
All right, y'all. That is all I have on this. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, drop me a comment, and let me know what you think. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.